They can. I can go to jail with this.
See, now we understand the short men who love really tall women. We're tourists. Life often seems like it's moving in its own way. But every now and then, the tide changes and it goes your way. Whether we decide to look at it as coincidence, luck, or divine intervention, every now and then we're presented with the opportunity to stay the course we're on or take a risk and go after what we really want. In the last episode, we spent the week in Den Haag, which turned out to be an incredible experience. Now, we got there with a little bit of help from our friends because our engine broke, and so we had a lot of silly adventures there in the marina that I think were probably the funniest episode we've done so far. So if you missed it, I think it's worth going back to see. And anything from finding things in the water or losing things in the water, like Rodrigo's shorts. It was silly and lighthearted, and we had help from a lot of people, so we were able to fix our motor, get a new one, and continue on to the journey down to Belgium and France, which is what we're going to get into today. We also tried their cream-flavored ice cream.
So we need to go 7:30?
Well, 7 we prepare everything and we go. There we go. Goodbye, Holland.
Goodbye, Holland!
Bye.
Morning!
Ostend. So,
See you there!
see you there. Yeah, they are faster.
They will be much faster.
Yeah.
Of course. They go there as well.
Yeah. See you there.
Here we are heading out of Den Haag, and we're going downwind, which, as you can see, is one of the more dangerous ways of sailing because of how the boom, literally it's called boom, is set up. All it takes is a change in the wind and pop, well, boom, somebody can get really hurt. So Manu showed us some protectors, and we ate some stroopy woofles.
We want to know if we can proceed. We are in the Hindustan Boy, coming from the north. We can proceed. Stay on the recommended crossing area. Everything is great.
This is AIS. This is an icon, and this tells you about the nearby boats, where everybody is in relation, and helps to prevent collisions. That's me. I'm sleeping because seasick medicines have a really, at least this one, has a really great added feature of drowsiness. So you won't feel like throwing up, and also you won't be awake to feel the seasickness anyway. And there we go from the Netherlands to the Netherlands. We had hoped to reach Ostend, but with not much wind and not much options, you go as the world deems necessary for you to go. And we had a beautiful sunset here. In this episode, I wanted to talk a little bit about the differences between France and the Netherlands, because as I'm recording this now, we've been in France for a few weeks now and have come to notice some pretty great differences between the two. Even though they are so close together, they are so different, and I want to get into it. The first thing that comes to my mind right now is the fact that every single marina in the Netherlands has a hose. In France, they don't have hoses. You have to bring your own. To me, that's strange. The Netherlands, with the exception of Amsterdam, is very clean. France has a lot of poo in the street. They don't really care for that very much. But France has character and it's gritty, and honestly, I'm in love and I don't want to leave. The Netherlands has so many small towns that are absolutely gorgeous to the point where they don't even seem real, honestly. So in that way, the fairy tale of the Netherlands is real. It's so beautiful, and one thing that the two countries do have in common is the fact that they're both very kind. In the Netherlands, everybody speaks English. In France, next to nobody speaks English. And either way, they're all very helpful to you. Parisians are the ones that give the French a bad name, because in the north, at least, they're very kind. Here we are in Belgium. We are having Belgian dinner in the port. Belgian cheeses, which I'm suspicious about because both Manu and Rodrigo really like stinky things, and I don't have the palate for that yet. So it takes me a second, and then I decide I like it. And the baguette was, at the end of the day, to go to just a regular grocery store and at the end of the day have a really great baguette that is still delicious at the end of the day, to me, I think is pretty special. And here I got to try the Belgian beer, and you know what? They have their reputation, and it is well earned. They do. It's the full moon beer, and if you ask ChatGPT about it, ChatGPT knows what it is. We tested it, and it was a beautiful sunset. We didn't really spend much time in Belgium. We spent half a day because we got there late, and then we had to take off to get to France. So here we have cooking vibes, where we show our plants even though they're not so healthy, but Rodrigo's in love with them and they're very special to us, because when you don't have a fridge and you don't have so many options, herbs are important.
What are you doing, you guy? I like you. Don't attack me when the artificial intelligence is coming over us. We love you. You're doing it pretty well. Emergency port. Back to Newport. Emergency port.
Yeah.
We have nothing in the middle.
Alright, so what's the plan?
Huh?
What's the plan?
What's the plan, man? What's the plan? I'll explain the plan.
No, you're the captain now.
Okay, the plan is going to do.
Say it in Spanish. If it's really that, if you prefer, do it in Spanish. I'll put subtitles on everything.
Muy bien.
That's easier.
Perfecto. Así nuestros hispanoparlantes nos entienden mejor.
Isn't that Italian?
Se están quejando. No, es
Hispanohablantes.
Hispanoparlantes. Hispanohablantes. Vuoi che lo faccio in italiano? Faccio in italiano?
I know that one, though.
Salir a las 2 de la tarde hacia Dunkerque, en donde ya tenemos reservado un perch, un amarre, que es el CEP26. Entonces vamos a ir, todo a través de un montón de boyas y diferentes lugares muy peligrosos con shallows y todo tipo de tráfico y cosas hasta que lleguemos a Dunkerque.
To France!
The fries, hasta que lleguemos a las fries. We don't stop till the fries. Huh?
It's Belgium.
That's Belgium fries. No, we don't stop till the petit poulon.
Petit poulin.
Petit poulon? No, petit poulon. Petit poulon? No, ¿cómo se llama?
I have no idea.
So maybe it's not a French thing.
Goodbye, Belgium! We enjoyed your cheese and beer very, very much.
In Bulgaria, yeah, in the Black Sea, I met a guy, an old guy. Uruguay, I went there many times, like maybe 10 times. Well, when I was a sailor, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, well, what do you like the most? I don't know, I just know the prostitutes and the port. This was his knowledge from Uruguay.
All right.
Rodrigo doesn't like to include videos like that have all the wind roaring in the background. I disagree. I think they add a little bit of action and movement, and I thought the joke was, well, I don't know if it's a joke, if it's just telling you what's what. I think it's funny. Look at these little tiny boats. Yeah, the new port in Belgium is, I guess everywhere has a new port. This new port was very deep, so there was quite a bit of travel to get back to the sea. I noticed that so many coastal towns here have Ferris wheels. There's a Ferris wheel here, there's a Ferris wheel in the next town, in the next town, in the next town. We really should go and ride it. I don't know why it hasn't occurred to either of us. We set sail here for another super mega bumpy day, and we try to open the sails. We motored for a lot of this journey, and because there were 2 people who were able to do the tillering, I was able to sleep. That's me, sleeping peacefully. I look all crunched up, but actually it is comfortable. And here we are entering France. We land or arrive or float into Dunkirk. Then this is my first, actually this is both of our first times in France. Manu is French, but this is all of our first time arriving to France by boat. And it was really cool. Here so far, I did have my best croissant. I've been here, I think, for 3 or 4 weeks now. Actually, wow, I've been in France a little while, and I don't want to go. But here in Dunkirk, I did have the best croissant because a lot of other places have franchises. And I know that the croissants are super, really mega good because a seagull stole mine. I was just sitting and I was chilling and I was looking at him and I was thinking, it's not your fault that you were born looking evil. You didn't ask to be born, neither did I. I don't like to be hungry either. Like, I was empathizing, and I looked away for 1 minute, and he flew up onto the table, grabbed my croissant, and left. And then people were looking at me like expecting me to chase after him. Like, no, he had the guts to jump onto the table and get it, and I respect that. Who am I to take away the croissant? Here they're playing a French... I'm told that it's very French, and we do end up seeing a lot of people playing this game, and Rodrigo likes to compare the French to the Latin people because they're playing games, they're loud, they have good food, and we have discourse about whether or not French people are considered Latin. We both have facts on our side. Let's just leave it at that.
What do you like the most?
The translated menu, because they're legit here and there's nothing in English, which is a good sign.
Here you will never find anything in English.
It's the first restaurant which smells like hippie feet. Katie reacting to French food.
I will teach you how to eat this.
Yes, I will need instructions. Not on this part though.
What?
Est-ce qu'il vous manque quelque chose ou tout va bien?
Tell us.
We're eating mussels with cheese called marwa,
Wow.
which is especially very stinky cheese from the region.
Not me, I'm having garlic. And I love it.
She didn't dare.
She didn't dare.
You want to try one? Try.
No. Honestly, I think these fries are better. I just don't have any more stomach for them. They're different. Wow.
Fighting with the muscle.
You have a much more elegant way of doing it. You should show me again. Here we watch the sun set in Dunkirk as we plan and think about the next steps of our journey. Stick around for Season 2, France, as we go around and on the outside and on the inside to show you what we find along the way. Thanks for watching and see you soon.